Hello friends, welcome to this unit. So in this unit we're going to look at the comparison between strings and values. So strings versus numerical values. So generally strings, we said they're a chain of characters. Numbers, they're just numerical values such as integers, real numbers, natural numbers, etc, etc. So numbers with numbers you can do operations such as 2 plus 2, which will give you 4. But with strings, when you have 2, which is quoted in quotation marks, plus 2, which is quoted in quotation marks, it will give you 2 2. This is not 22, this is 2 2. And then numbers, you can do a normal multiplication. But unlike with strings, when you want to perform such kind of an operation, what we illustrated with an example, what we said, if you have here, let's say we put John. So John, then we use an asterisk times maybe 2. What it will do, it will display John 2 times without leaving a space. So if I put space here, meaning that it will print out John 2 times. So we see here the difference between the two. This is operation, which is the mathematical operation. We'll have 3 times 10, which is 30. But with strings, we have just a repetition, of course, but it will repeat the results a couple of times. For example, if you print out, you do John by 100, it will display 100 times. All right, so this was another example of strings. So we have 3 by 10. So here to print 3 10 times, 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3, but not necessarily 3 times 10 to be 30. All right, the last part, what we see would distinguish the two is that every time you use strings, we use quotation marks. So this quotation marks, there's a simple quotation mark here, which is simple quotation marks with single quotes, and then also double quotation marks. So you, with your preference, you can use that, which denotes that it's a string, which communicates to Python interpreter that it's a string. And then with numbers, we just have numbers, write them directly without quotation marks. So similarly, assigning the variables, we'll assign a string value with the quotation marks. Printing a string value, we'll print it with a quotation marks, but values, we can print them direct, write them in a print function, direct value, they need to print out without quotation marks. All right, thank you so much for joining me. See you in the next unit.